Merry Christmas, guys. I hope you're having a great Christmas today. Today we're doing another Raleigh-Durham Airport update, guys. So anyways, let's get started. Here we got a Spirit Airlines Airbus A320 that's taking off to Fort Lauderdale. Here we got a Spirit Airlines Airbus A320 that will be headed out for Tampa. Here we got a Southwest 737-100 here that just arrived in from Nashville and will head out to Baltimore. An Alaska Airlines 737 MAX 8 to Seattle. A Southwest 737 MAX 8 to Baltimore. A Southwest 737-100 that just arrived in from Chicago Midway. And a Breeze Airways Embraer E190 that just arrived in from New Orleans and will be headed out for Orlando. Here we got an American Airlines 777-200ER taking off to London. A Copa 737 taxiing to the gate arriving from Panama. So I got two new models for Christmas. This is one of them. Here's a JetBlue Airbus A321 that's headed out for New York JFK. Here's a Bermuda Air Embraer E190 that just arrived in from Bermuda, headed into the gate. Here we got a JetBlue A320 that just arrived in from Boston, an American Bombardier CRJ200 that just arrived in from Ronald Reagan, and an American Airlines Embraer E175 that will be headed out for New York JFK, and an Icelandair 737 MAX 8 that will be headed out for Reykjavik. An Air France Boeing 777 getting ready to head out to Paris. Here we have an American Embraer E190 here that just arrived in from New York and will be headed out for Charlotte. An American A321 that will be headed out for Charlotte. An American A319 that will be headed out for Philadelphia. An American Airlines 737-800 in the One World livery that will be headed out for Los Angeles. And an American Airlines A321 in the PSA livery that just arrived in from Charlotte and will be headed out for Los Angeles. Here we got a Delta A321 that will be headed out for Minneapolis, a Delta 737 that just arrived in from South Bend and will be headed out for Orlando, and a Delta 757 that just arrived in from Atlanta. Here we got a United Airlines Boeing 737 MAX 8 that will be headed out for San Francisco. Here's another model that I got for Christmas, a United A319 that just arrived in from Dulles, and an American Airlines Embraer E170 that will be headed out for Newark. Here we got a Frontier Airbus A320 that just arrived in from San Juan and will be headed out for Las Vegas, an Air Canada Embraer E190 that will be headed out for Montreal, a JetBlue Airbus A320 that will be headed out for Boston, a United Airlines Embraer E145 that just arrived in from Newark and will be headed out for Chicago O'Hare, and a Delta Embraer E175 that will be headed out for New York LaGuardia. Here in the cargo section, we have a UPS MD-11 that will be headed out for Louisville and a FedEx 757 that will be headed out for Memphis. So that's it for today's update. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas.